It's the time to get down.
Turquoise Colorado River. So y'all can go. It's now supposed to. It did open. Or it's opening. It was dedicated this past Thursday. So it's supposed to be opening soon. So go take a look. Thanks to the Hoover Bridge. Now, one more story of the other shit is that they're getting ready to start the testing the human stem cells. They're going to use these embryonic stem cells on a patient to see if they can treat a spinal cord injury. Ideally, this is one of the most promising areas that stem cells might be able to get previously thought to be, parts of your body that would not heal,
right?
To heal, to induce them to grow. If you think this is the thing that always has sort of mystified scientists, a lizard can lose his tail,
right,
and grow back his tail. There's other examples of animals that can lose whole parts of their bodies and grow them back.
Right.
So we knew that it was a matter of just the way that the cells communicate.
Yeah.
So maybe the stem cells will do this.
Well, one thing about our species, we have this gift of a brain that functionalizes in controlling everything, even the animals. And they don't actually have that same gift, I think. And so I think they turned around and said, look, the Almighty once I gave you a wonderful brain, don't mess up the rest of your body. And it's already, I'm going to leave this subject alone because I know where you're going to go with it. First thing you're going to do, don't make it an age thing. Don't do. Hey, you guys, stay tuned. Sports is coming up. I'm already hitting you. Don't even go there. Oh, boy, I got to get past this Monday real fast. Man. I got to give my shout outs. Hey, I just want to let you know I couldn't create a story off of this, but yes, I have to tell you this, that, I was meeting with Shirley Hip Hop, the Republican Huzar.
Okay.
And actually an associate, which I can't say by name, was with her, and she was formerly a roommate of Montana Fishburne.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. You want dirt now.
I want to know this.
Tell
us.
No.
What does she have to say?
No. We do have a level of respect and privacy in this case.
We do. Y'all just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
It's in there, though.
Yeah,
it's a level of respect.
I'm taking responsibility, and really, we should be proactive and going green, talking about vegetables, clean air. We need to be endorsing ourselves and getting connected with some nonprofit organizations and really sit down and have a dialogue to the health and the detriment of the ozone layer and all that. We should be going in that direction. Forget all the artists and producers and stuff. What do you think?
I agree, Vic. Yes, Vic. That was profound and deep.
He's trying to find something. I'm glad you're not finding it.
I am trying to find something.
All I'm going to say is this, you guys. All I'm going to say, it was one heck of a hell of a football weekend. That's all I got to say. And it's still not quite over because Monday night we got Jacksonville and the Tennessee Titans, I believe. So we're going to get into that later. But in the meantime, man, I'm just going to say
we're about to take a little bit before we're going to come back and do the new sports.
Well, because I figured you were just looking for some porn or something, man. Because because
I'm going to what I'm trying to find, and it was just acting up. I want to show them for our music interlude a piece by John B.
Okay. That sounds good. Sounds real.
So I just wanted to find this piece from one of the ones you shot.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I'm going to give my hollers out for those who may be watching, who I pretend to say to myself, I guess, or do I say to myself they're watching. It's Turquoise Frazier, much love to you. Also, Nicole Williams, much love to you. Stephanie Ray out there, can't wait to get back on that virtually uncut scene. Also, Shirley Hip Hop, the Republican, no matter what, which I'll call you not an activist, you're just proactive. And all you others out there who I may have forgotten.
Proactive, isn't that like I'm just trying to medicine?
You're talking about proactive, and I know what you're doing. I know where you're going.
She's not proactive. She needs active.
Yeah, this is the part where I told him use the magnifying glass. He's not using it. So what we're going to do is we're going to gift wrap a different type of thing.
Well, we're going to play, how about body language? Y'all ready? We're going to play a John B cut right now.
Okay.
Because we know how y'all love some John B.
You know body language, man?
Man, I know body language.
You know that song by John B.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
This is hot.
Got to give you something, man. You own it.
We're going to give you some John B.
Okay, if you say so.
This is my new joint right here coming out. Matter of fact, if you want to buy the single, I'm going to be right here on the side. You can get an autographed copy. Yours truly. You know what I mean? This called body language. Yeah. Good joint, y'all. Body speaks out, saying you feel me. I'm still down, even though your body's killing me. Sparks flying in the sky, got your firework. Rooftops, see prophecy when the door stirred. Fellas trying to holler, but you ain't heard a word. Confidence is glowing, you got a lyric curve. You my precious jewel, but like a princess cut. The combination to you say when I'm down. She was really what you wanna be to speak. Wish of love to wish you always was somebody understands it. With each touch we see. Your body talking the language of love, but you never speak. Then you put it down, rather show you than tell you. It's hard to delay. So you move along, slowing down the moment, rocking out on top like pebbles on the toe. You got sugar in the air, early morning, hit you like a weather report. In the early morning, the storm coming, close to the phone against. Private shows with the lover to the sunset. You know it be so talkative. Every single sentence we say is so religious. You speak the language of love to she always somebody understands. With each touch we speak. Somebody talking that language of love, but you never speak. Then you put it down, rather show you than tell you. You're right. I see that body speak. Let's take a bit to the rooftop, take a peek. And what that language is, I'll show you the best. After you sing the scene, it starts making best shit. Making that body talk, like a hand clap, like a 808. Then it bounce back. I'm feeling Romeo, I'm feeling Juliet. That's romantic now, that you will not forget. Somebody understands each touch we speak. Yeah, I want that language of love, but you never speak. Let me put it down, rather show you than tell you. It's body, your body, baby, body language. Hey, sexy lady. Oh, yes. Body language, city body language, come on, language, baby.
And you know what? That was a nice little piece by John B. Man, you know, taking you back, Mario. You know, you remember you used to sing on stage, man. How did you get? What kind of responses did you get, man? You know.
Well, it all depended if I wore my underwear very tight. If I wore my underwear very tight, I could hit those, you know.
Right. But, you know, in the meantime, let me just go ahead and set up what we're about to do. The sports is interesting because this was a BCS weekend and also a transition for NFL teams. So all of you guys sitting up there trying to pick which team is going to win the Super Bowl, who's going to be there, it goes week to week. But I can only tell you this. We're not going to wrap up the sports too much with the sex. Why? Because we need the ladies here to kind of offset, neutralize our bad habits. Today, we're going to focus a little bit more on the real philosophical approach about which teams are performing up to speed. So in the meantime, while Mario's looking more at the porn, I'll try to address questions.
I'm sexting.
See, I was trying to go.
It takes me a little longer.
Yeah, it takes you a little longer. I understand. But, you know, when that time comes, you let me know. Other than that, guys, you get ready because the new sports is about to come up. It's that time, man.
It's time for the new sports. We be grunting and wearing our new jock straps, and they come in new pastel colors for the modern football players who still sting. Sorry. I was working on it.
That is sick.
The new jock straps and pastel colors are out there. I know. It makes you cough just thinking about it, doesn't it?
Okay, please, you guys, excuse me. I really am trying to stay on point here. Okay, check it out, man. What was more popular? If you had to start off with a subject, which one captivated you more, Mario? The college football games, which of course pointed towards the first BCS poll, the NFL games, or the playoffs in baseball. Which topic did intrigue you more?
Baseball was never in there. Poor baseball.
That's right.
Poor baseball. The orphan child of broadcast sports now.
Let's go.
No one gives a shiznit, but
Okay.
that's okay. No, it was really about waiting for Sunday's games, but the college games were wonderful because I wanted to see Oregon.
Right.
I wanted to see Ole Miss.
Right.
So they got me watching games that I would never have even been watching, Vic.
Okay.
And then I also wanted to, for the first time, I actually was curious about the BCS standing.
There you go, man. See, now and everybody knows that the BCS is waiting for everybody to popularize them by talking more about them. If you don't get no talk, you get no walk. And the reason why we're suffering with baseball is because it doesn't get the walk, because we don't give it the talk. All right, here we go. BCS, what does it stand for, Mario? Very simple. Beyond common sense. All right?
But isn't it a computer, Vic? Are you impinging?
Impinging? What is impinging?
Are you attacking? Are you somehow seeking
You're
to
talking to urban folks sometimes, man. You know.
Are you trying to say that the BCS is not cool?
No, I'm not saying
And the computer, Vic, it must be good if it's computerized.
I'm just
mustn't it?
Well, I like why you takest thou down this directioneth thou Yoda.
Open the door, Hal.
All right.
Hal, open the door.
Okay, check
Remember,
it out.
computers always do what's best for you. Think of all the wonderful computers
Right.
that have always, in fact, the IRS, I understand. It's like the Matrix.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, welcome you guys. Here's sports. The thing that we say in new sports, we always say the newness in sports is because sports is a sexual deviant and attraction, and everybody mostly knows this. Not only through your junior high, high school, college, and career, it surrounds you all the time. And it's just endemic in our society. So there you go. New sports. Now check it out. BCS. All right, here it is, Mario. The new BCS polling. Everybody was talking about Boise State. They were all over Alabama at the beginning of the year saying, no doubt, this is the team. Oregon was getting the compliments, but the Pac-10 usually doesn't get a lot of love. Okay, we got all this. When you look at the BCS poll, the first one, there are only 3 teams that actually came up that basically matched the coaches poll and the BCS poll. No problem. I'm not going to discuss whether it's a good or bad thing, this BCS thing. All I'm just going to ask you is this. Do you agree first with the top 10 standings? Do you see any team that shouldn't be there or overranked first? Because right now everybody knows Oklahoma caught everybody by surprise.
Yeah, but Vic, okay, first of all, for those who don't really realize it, they actually flip-flopped it. I had to actually print it out to look at it, Vic.
Right.
The BCS has Oklahoma number 1,
Right.
Oregon number 2, and Boise State number 3.
Yes, sir.
The coaches poll that just came out has Oregon number 1,
Right.
Boise number 2,
Right.
and Oklahoma number 3. So Oklahoma actually flip-flops,
Yes.
even though they still have the same 3 of them in the top. So, there is a real question here. I think I'm going with the coaches.
Okay, now everybody thinks that the way I couch this, that I'm going in a certain direction.
Well, it
That's
seems
obvious.
like you were just trying to attack the integrity
I would never
of
attack
the
the
BCS
I'm an honorable
beyond
man.
common sense system.
Hey, look, hey, remember, I didn't make the image. The image was there for me to snatch. Okay, I'll give credit where credit's due. Check it out, Marv. This is the part that most people don't realize. The BCS computer system is really calculated through the last game of that particular Saturday, throughout the night, and the next day, then they take all the numbers and tabulate them. Here's the thing that blows me away, the coaches poll. The coaches basically have to vote on teams that, how would they know?